Hey, what's up? So I've been seeing these videos people are making while driving, and so that's what I'm gonna try to attempt without crashing and burning this whole thing down. So I just about had somebody pull out on me like they were crazy, you know, me in the right of way. But when you're in a Target parking lot, is there really a right of way? And yeah, I'm in a minivan. So first of all, I want to say welcome to Trailer 1689, and I will acknowledge this minivan. You know, you cannot haul a trailer park full of kids around in a small car. And it does something else too. Like, you know, there's a lot of space in the minivan. You know how kids, when they get in the car, they'll be acting crazy. So it keeps me from going to jail when they act crazy because I can't reach back and smack them. So it helps the kids too. So there's several good things about a minivan, so don't be hating. So yeah, welcome to Trailer 1689. We'll try to do this video. Also, I want to represent my business, Post Tenebris Flux Bible Rebinding. I don't have a Bible to show you, and if I did, it would probably be a little dangerous. So, you know, just take my word for it. They're golden, they're good. You need to get one. Hallelujah, holla back. All right, so I got this little story I want to tell you. There's these two guys that were in the woods hunting, and they was just traveling all day. They didn't bring anything to drink, and then they were really thirsty, and they was just trying to find their way out the woods, and they came across this land, and in this land they saw a well. And so they walk up to this well hoping to get some water, and they noticed that the well didn't have a bucket and a rope to draw water. And so they was just curious of how deep this well was, because whenever they looked inside the well, they couldn't see anything. Like, they didn't see any water at all. So as they were driving, I'm sorry. But as they were looking into this well, all they could see was blackness. And so somebody said, hey, won't you drop a quarter into the well and see if we can hear it and kind of judge about how deep it is. So the guy takes a quarter and he hoses it over the well and he lets it go and he sticks his ear out and he hears nothing. And so the guy was like, well, let me try a rock. So the guy picks up a rock, he hoses it over the well, he lets it go and he sticks his ear out and he hears nothing. So the other guy was looking around and he saw a transmission. He said, this right here will definitely let us hear some sounds. And so they both pick up this transmission, they hold it over the well, and they let it go. They stick their ear out, and all of a sudden they saw this billy goat come running at them. So they dive out the way, and the billy goat jumps head first into the well. And all of a sudden they heard this shotgun cock. And this old man walks up out of nowhere. He says, what are you doing? And the two guys threw their hands up and they fell on the ground. They said, sir, we were hunting and we just came across this well. We're really thirsty. We was hoping to get some water. We're not trespassing to harm you or anything like that. And so the old man believed their story and he started looking around, patting his head. Is my hair messed up? Yeah, okay. Looking around, patting his head, and he said, y'all haven't seen a billy goat around here, have you? And it's like, yeah, man, we was over here trying to get some water, and next thing we know, that billy goat comes running up at us, and it jumps head first into the well. And that old farmer said, well, I don't see how that could be. It was tied to a transmission. So the moral of the story is this, is that you will follow whatever it is that you're tied to. I was watching this video on Facebook years ago, and it had this guy driving, and as he was driving, he was just arguing with someone else in traffic. And then the camera went back to the little boy that was in a car seat, running his mouth just kind of like at that person too. And then it showed this woman walking, and she flips a guy the bird, and then the camera goes down to her child, and the child flips the guy a bird. You know, that child is going to follow whatever it is it's tied to. You know, kids are born already not just in sin, because like when a child is born, they're born into sin. And they're born into that nature, and they prove it by sinning. I can remember, I've told this story to a lot of people, going through a Walmart parking lot. And my daughter, Trinity, was 3 at the time. And she sees this little girl with a purple bunny rabbit. And at that time, purple was her color. It's not no more, but at that time, purple, that was her color. And she said, "Daddy, I want that bunny rabbit." Let me tell you something. My daughter would not have minded at all if I'd walked over and stole that little girl's bunny rabbit and kicked her down. As a matter of fact, she would have said, "Thank you." Seriously. Listen. Whatever it is that you're tied to, you will follow. I remember driving again, and I said something like, "Oh, that sucks." And all of a sudden, that little 3-year-old said, "That sucks." And let me tell you something, it wasn't cute a bit. I didn't think it was funny. I said, "Stop saying that. Don't ever say that again." She said, "But you said it." I said, "I'm not saying it no more." Needless to say, I have said it. That's like I've stopped cussing big time a long time ago. But still, that word right there will come out every once in a while. That sucks. But you know, like, you don't want to give your child a bath in a mud puddle and expect them to be clean. You know, I see it all the time. Kids cussing and their parents thinking it's cute. Like they're gonna follow whatever it is that they're tied to, and they're gonna be twice the hellion you are, twice, maybe more. And it's not cute. It's not funny. It's not laughable. If you think it's cute, you're jacked up. If you think it's funny, you're jacked up, man. You know, we're supposed to cherish our kids, to raise them and bring them up in the admiration of the Lord. You know, and even then things go sideways. You know, things are going to go sideways. Why are you adding to the ingredients? You know, you spend your whole life giving them a bath in a mud puddle, and then when they're 18 years old, doing whatever they want to do, trying to approve themselves, walking around spraying perfume on poop, they're still a turd. They're still a freaking turd. Because we've been bathing our kids in mud puddles. I just wanted to express this, you know, to try to have people to step up their game. Because I can remember, like my dad was a lot of things in life. You know, I can remember being in a walker and my aunt having me to say the S word, S-H-I, you know, the poop. And they would laugh, hysterically laugh. It was so funny to them. My dad heard it. He back-tanned me right in the mouth. And I'm telling you what, I couldn't even walk. But I knew right then not to say that word in front of him. Like he wasn't having it. My dad was a lot of things. He wasn't perfect. But I did not cuss around my daddy. Or, you know, I had to fly straight around my daddy. You know, I'm scared of my daddy. Jack me up. Anyways, parents, we need to step it up. Your kids are going to follow what they're tied to, and the thing is in their young age, you are what they're tied to. Now, if you got something good to say it. You got something negative to say, keep it to yourself, because I ain't hearing. You know what I'm saying? Hallelujah, holla back. If you trailer park, keep it real, baby.